Hey everyone, Larry Snow here with another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you how I took a Twitter widget, converted it to RSS, inputted that RSS into if this then that recipe, and a Zapier recipe to send emails of tweets that were in a specific location tweeting about a specific hashtag. Let's get started. So if you're not familiar with Twitter widgets, they are freely available through your settings tab. If you click on your little icon here on the right of your face or whatever profile you have, you might have the gorgeous Twitter egg. You click on settings and it will produce this page, and then you click on the far left here, widgets, and you'll be presented with this and create new. Obviously I have a few here. The one we're going to be looking at is tweets about Deflategate near Boston, Mass within 15 miles. So it is a radius of that area. So let's just take a look at this. So this is the preview that we have. How I got the search query in here was I used Twitter Advanced Search. And for this one, I was able to put in just the hashtag Deflategate. And if you scroll down here, it says Boston, Mass. And by default, it says 15 miles. And that's what I went with. You could go in here and say, well, no, I just want to do 1 mile. Or 1 kilometer. That type of thing. I took that, and the piece of this code that I was able to find out is this number up here, which is your Twitter widget ID, is going to come in handy. So once you create your widget, copy your ID that you get from the URL. And we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay. So this is the one I'm running, just to show you it again. And what I did with this, and what most people do for engaging and conversation and for people to follow you on Twitter and that type of thing, they usually copy this code right here and post it in their website, usually a WordPress website. So that's what I did. And that was my base. That's my baseline. So if I got a new feed, if I got a new tweet in here with the hashtag Deflategate, it would show up here first, and then I would see how quickly it got to the email. So I have this, which is great, and that's by default. Pretty easy to do. But if you are a protection professional, you're out on the road, you're at a detail, how do you get it into email? So that's where I went to next. I looked at how can I create an RSS feed from the Twitter widgets. And fortunately, someone has created how to create RSS feeds in Twitter. And his name is Amit Argwal, and the website is labnol.org. And you can go find the script there. He takes you through how to do it. And I'm going to kind of show you that here. So you click here. I'm going to click that. And it takes you to a Google script that Amit created. And what you want to do here is you want to click Run, click Twitter RSS. You're going to get a pop-up that says authorization is required. You're going to click Continue. You're going to say allow this application to run when you're not present and connect to an external service. Accept those terms. Obviously, you need to have a Google account. All right, once that is completed, you want to click Publish, Deploy as Web App. You can type anything in here, and now Amit does this on this page as well. So I'm just working you through the steps here. You want to save that as a new version. You want to accept the app as you, and you can choose any of these settings, but Amit suggests anyone, even anonymous. So I've done that, and you click Deploy. Now, this is the script that you get that does the conversion. Now I'm not going to copy this here because I've already done mine, but you would copy this into Notepad along with your Twitter widget ID, and we'll go switch over to the next step. Here is my Twitter widget ID for Deflategate. Here is the Google script that I ran previously, and these change, so don't copy mine. These are going to change for you. And what you need to do is combine these two pieces together. And so here's the script, and then you add in a question mark, and then add in the Twitter ID. So far, so good. So this is basically your RSS feed. And what I did from there is, well, how do I get that to email? All right, so I have an RSS feed, so this is going to be pretty easy. And it turns out it is. I went over to if this then that, or ifttt.com. I created a recipe that says if a new item from this feed comes in, send email to my email address with the subject line Deflategate, so I know which one was which as I was comparing it to another service. And that's it. And you would, from here, if you're not familiar with if this then that, you would click turn on, and it would be turn on here. So let me just turn it off, turn it on. You can do a check if you made any errors. And recipe is checked, all is good. Okay, so I had that one going. Now, I wanted to test it from another service, and I got wind of Zapier probably a couple weeks ago when I was listening to a podcast, and they had mentioned it, that it does kind of like similar stuff like IFTTT. So I went over to Zapier, created an account. You have a 14-day trial. I have 11 days left. And I created an original one, and we'll take a look at that in a second. But I wanted to compare apples with apples. So I created the RSS feed. I put it in here. Let's just take a look at this. We'll click on Edit. Similar system, right? If this, then do this. So you put in your RSS. I want to send me an email. It has to verify the account, which I haven't done yet. And it will trigger any new item. Send me an email. And there's some other features in here that are pretty neat. You could, if you wanted to send it to someone else, if you wanted to BCC, CC, from name, display name, all that type of stuff. I put in the subject line, Deflategate Zap, so I would know. And unlike if this then that, you have to insert the fields manually. Really no big deal. But the fields are quite in depth. Raw date, raw link, raw description. And so you get a lot more information here. You can test the RSS trigger, similar to if this then that. And you can give it a name and then turn it on. So we'll turn it on. So it's on. Good. Now I wanted to take a look at this one that I created previously, because what is different from if this then that and Zapier is latitude and longitude. Now this is a different if this then that. It's saying if this search term is in this geolocation, send me an email. Now, if you're on the go, this is pretty handy. If you're in a particular public event, private event, something that's going to be going on for a couple hours, a couple of days, a summit or something, and you're protecting the principal in a detail or something like that, I would recommend Zapier just for this alone, where you could say, I am at this spot or I am in this area, and really focus in on that. Now, it also has a radius, which is required, and I shortened it to 1 kilometer. I haven't tested it if it goes any lower than that, but you can certainly do that. Okay, moving on to the results of the email. Pretty consistently between 2 to 3 minutes near time. So I would base that on this feed. We just got one within 2 minutes of me recording this. And I only got 3 notifications of Deflategate. And it says only got 3 notifications about Deflategate. So that was at 10:51. And that was 3 minutes ago for me on here. This is my standard. This is the one I go by. And 3 minutes ago was 10:50 for me, PM. And it just came in for, so this is Zapier, obviously, and this is if this, then that. So one came out at 10:51, the other one came in at 10:52. So one was a minute apart, and this one was 2 minutes apart. So not really that bad. I mean, it's not real time. I'm not going to get an instant, within a second, notification of a particular tweet being said in a particular area. But within a 1 to 2 minute time frame, even a 3 minute time frame, for an extended period of stay, I think that is definitely doable. Now, obviously, you won't be using something as widespread as Deflategate. You'd be using, your principal's name, the area you're in, all the bad guys you're following. You could their Twitter handle instead of a search name. So you can be as specific as possible to limit the influx. I mean, I've been dealing with this probably for the last couple of days, and I've been shortening this. So you could certainly focus on a specific person, place, or thing, right? So that's it. And I want to know what you think about this. Do you think this is something worthwhile? Is this something that you would do if you were out on a specific area? Was this something that you would try to set up? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to click subscribe so you'll be notified the next time I send out a video. That's it for this one. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video.